Major retailers across the country are temporarily closing their stores in areas hit hard with protests against police violence. Target, Apple and Amazon-owned Whole Foods are among the retailers that announced they would shutter locations temporarily or adjust store hours around citywide curfews. Some Apple, Target and Whole Foods stores were damaged by looting. As demonstrations turned violent in several cities across the U.S. in recent days, protests have erupted nationwide over the death of George Floyd, an unarmed black man, at the hands of Minneapolis police. On Friday, Derek Chauvin, a former Minneapolis police officer who was filmed kneeling on Floyd's neck before he died, was taken into custody and charged with murder. The anger in response to Floyd's killing resulted in clashes with police and looting in several cities. The protests are likely to set back some retailers' plans to reopen stores that were closed in the wake of the pandemic. For example, Apple had already shuttered about half of its 271 stores in the U.S. amid the coronavirus outbreak, though it reopened roughly 100 stores last week. Here are some of the announcements retailers have made so far regarding store closures tied to protests. Whole Foods, which Amazon acquired for $13.7 billion in 2017, said Sunday it was temporarily closing or adjusting store hours at several locations across the country. Whole Foods stores near Los Angeles, Minneapolis and Chicago all remain closed. The company's Bryant Park store in New York City has only been open for grocery delivery for several weeks due to the coronavirus outbreak, but the store is ending online orders early as a result of protests, a Whole Foods spokesperson told CNBC. The spokesperson said Whole Foods is ensuring that affected locations close well ahead of when citywide curfews begin so that store associates can get home safely. Minneapolis, Chicago and Los Angeles all announced curfews this weekend that are expected to last at least through Monday morning. Amazon also sent a notice out to Flex drivers late Saturday advising them to stop delivering packages immediately, according to documents viewed by CNBC. The notices were sent out to drivers in almost a dozen cities, including Minneapolis, Seattle, Los Angeles, Nashville and Miami. Amazon spokeswoman Kelly Cheeseman told CNBC in a statement, "We are monitoring the situation closely and in a handful of cities we've adjusted routes or scaled back typical delivery operations to ensure the safety of our teams." News of the delivery changes was first reported by Bloomberg. Flex drivers are independent contractors of Amazon that use a mobile app to find package delivery jobs in their area. Drivers log onto the Flex app to sign up for shifts, referred to as blocks, that may be for a range of Amazon services, such as Whole Foods, Prime Now and Amazon Fresh orders.